Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 Look what the week man done.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Look what the week man done. Yeah, I was on my best behavior. Look what the week man done. Look what the week man done. Look what the week man done. I was on my best behavior. Got a little fetty, would you? Got a little fetty, would you? Got a little fetty, would you? Got a little fetty, would you?
I could fly off a cliff when I lie on this spliff. I was meant to go out, I can't lie, it's a myth, I'm just lying and stiff. Right, fam. Smoking and lace, I ain't rolling no haze. Smoking my own straight. Hit two on this cloud nine, you'll be in a coma for days. I know wisdom burn out there, man. The real wisdom burn, my nigga. Give me pounds of caddy, facts. I was the biggest earner, made a killing. Way before this rap shit, me and Mitch made a milli. And I don't come from church, old nigga is Flavor City.
Look what the week man done, look what the week man done, I was on my best behavior. Look what the week man done, look what the week man done, look what the week man done. I was on my best behavior. Got a little fetty, would you? Got a little fetty, would you? Got a little fetty, would you? Got a little fetty, would you?
Nice and sweet. Power of the Python. No, my sword!
I'm world champion skier Lindsey Vonn, and ever since I retired, I've had trouble falling asleep and staying asleep. You know, insomnia. I focus, I go low. That's a brick that was froze. That's froze. Why you mad at you, short?
I sold bits, I sold raw. I sold hits, sold out tours. Press a brick, never froze. Said I'll quit and sold some more. Hit and miss, bet I score. Fuck your bitch, when I know. Why he mad, he ain't sure. Different league, different dough. I sold bits, I sold raw. I sold hits, sold out tours. Press a brick, never froze. Said I'll quit and sold some more. Hit and miss, bet I score. Fuck your bitch, when I know. Why he mad, he ain't sure. Different league, different dough.
I'm from the hood now, I live in a mansion. These niggas are mad, I'm counting these bags while I sit in the fan. Went to my jewelers, I spent $250,000 on my wrist and medallion. They said I'm ugly and now I get money, she thinks that I'm handsome. Touch on the virus gang, we had a fun night. From there we in club night. Women in days, only a state when we had to fight over nitties. Now it's till dates and all these bitches, sign on the titties. Won't see me in the club and don't shank, fam always bring my strategy. Before I went jail, I was selling stars with the bricks of Amy. When I had those bags, I had to take a trip to Cali. I ain't even bring no suitcase. I just bought a list of addies. They ain't trapping like me. We ain't got the same course. They try to buy up next year. We ain't even the same. Old niggas know on the plug. Fuck shop for the fancy
I sold bits, I sold raw. I sold hits, sold out tours. Press a brick, never froze. Said I'll quit, sold some more. Hit and miss, bet I score. Fuck your bitch, what I know. I'm mad, show. Different league, different door. I sold bits, I sold raw. I sold hits, sold out tours. Press a brick, never froze. Said I'll quit, sold some more. Hit and miss, bet I score. Fuck your bitch, what I know. Why he mad, he ain't sure. Different league, different door.
Just at Mama's house, the running down on my feet. Two in the queue, respect for my niggas. Back in the trap, if it weren't for rap, I'd be in there too. The feds, they hate me. They know I've done some shavings bait, but left no clue. Brought a hunting knife to war. Got a tree, ain't never had no shoes. Told me she's leaving, why? Cause I'm a rapper, wasting her time. She hates when I'm up in DXB, cause she knows what I do in the bag. I end up giving them dick, I step in the club and never say hi. Then end up busting my nut and book her a cab, but I never said bye. Of course I got money, you can tell by the rip in my jeans. I'm at an award show, my niggas daydreaming about hitting the fiends. I ride out sober, me and big homie pull up on our ops, thinking they're lean. On road, he was the baddest, went to jail, now he on his dean. My niggas, they told me to chill, saying I spend too much on jackets. When it's time for guns, I buy them. I think I spend too much on mashes. I buy wax, but I'm into fashion, rather the cream than a phantom. I got a couple hoes from Glasgow, they just wanna fuck on me and the man.
I sold bits, I sold raw. I sold hits, sold out tours. Press a brick, never froze. Said I'll quit, sold some more. Hit and miss, bet I score. Fuck your bitch, when I know. Why he mad, he ain't sure. Different league, different dough. I sold bits, I sold raw. I sold hits, sold out tours. Press a brick, never froze. Said I'll quit, sold some more. Hit and miss, bet I score. Fuck your bitch, when I know. Why he mad, he ain't sure. Different league, different dough.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars, you're in the pizza freaking, you score a fun card.
Eyes on me!
Everything you want.
Big moment here for Charlie. A big old bowl with raisin bran crowns. Big God, you son of a rolling son of a
Kush gang, bitch. Them niggas on that bench, I just spent 100 on my wrist. Watch, walking around the churches in my flip flop. Sick, talk. This is trap music, this ain't hip hop. Man ain't fist fighting, man with lick shots. Millionaires still got the strip. Love, I was dreaming about this wealth. And when I'm with them shooters, got this shit by my belt. I don't need no one for help. About to bring the whole block out to Hollywood with me. Have all them ops beefing with herself, They wanna chat, but I got no time. Wanna talk business with me, Lizzie, gotta get that shit the cold side. I just landed these pounds, I'm enjoying. Fuck cuddling my chick in the house, that's annoying, I'm Boston George in my city. I was Millie rocking in a Richard Mill. If it ain't Zushi, then I order runs. Bitches always fall in love, I can't fuck them more than once. Still making bud fly, burn around me. Can't make the mum cry before my mum cries. Nina with the Nina fam, you know who I be. I'm in the club with no ID, it's nice. Sold out, thought I saw I prayed for this. Back when I was doing chores, fam, I prayed for this. When I was selling drawers, fam, I prayed for this. Now I ain't gotta take a risk, I made it. Another summer, I'm just grateful. I'm just trying to get this money and stay faithful. I miss my nigga Jazz, we ain't spoken months. Used to pay a guy a G a week to roll my blunts. Wouldn't believe what I made off of weed. And if the trap was a sport, I'd be the face of the league. We're in jail, fam, we had the wing shut down. I was bringing KFC buckets and I did a wing shutdown. I was stuck in a cold cell like I used to live in the W hotel. I ain't rich yet, but I'm on the verge, ducking bitches. Come home, they be chilling with my cons.
Ad Astra at. Thank you for Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan and the master of the Tenryo Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, about that. It's kinda complicated.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation into consideration.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose. I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far. But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain. Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without its risks. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea that will marginalize the Kanjo Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. And the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryou Commission. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission? The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is because you care about Lady Hiragi's feelings. And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission, to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer have any reason to hesitate.
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable asset. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening. Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of connections? This is all way too complicated for Paimon. Can you just tell us what you need us to do?
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our dear friends in the Kanjo Commission. Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. What we need to do is to use these informants as a breeding ground for our fake intel. Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend to personally. It's almost time. My ninja has located one of the informants. Let's go and see if he'll take the bait. That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him, not to get seen.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
That person is one of Matsura's. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding?
Uh-oh. Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
That person is one of Matsura. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed.
Race you!
That person is one of Matsura. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow! It's like the whole Tenryo Commission is here.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi Chisato will take place any day now. Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time, and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us either. You'll see more Tenryo Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for the same duty.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard, and wants to treat her with the utmost respect, from beginning to end.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against a Tenryo Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again!
That should do it. The seeds have been... Now, we wait.
Are they really gonna...
If you're curious to find... I have some other business. In any case, we've made our move. It's only a matter of time before they give up and surrender. This is not my first time. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted? Paimon too.
Abilities to the characters.
More interesting for the protagonist to discover.
Catherine, it's us! Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Just another day on the job for us!
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves. But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Guess. It's up to us, no problemo!
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise
You're right.
We are still investigating, but please ask around in the streets as well. Thank you. I will
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Ito guy and figure out where he might have...
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is, he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control. You know, when someone asks for it...
Is it just Pine?
I'm afraid that perhaps you could try asking around.
Okay.
My store is offering the latest in fashion. Come and have a look.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Huh? How can you be...
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do it, maybe a story will explain it better. So kids being kids...
On purpose?
No, not at all. Then he took the... He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Ito a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad...
Yes, my thoughts exact. So, I'm not trying to condone...
Thanks for the info. Whoop.
We really run out of exciting cases. Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the adventurers.
Catherine says that our Paimon's cure
Yes, of course. For starters, most thieves will try. At first, he was. What's most frustrating is that he then. Of course he did. Whether material or. He's never had a Mora to his. After scrounging for. As for his psychological moat. At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a. The vision hunt was a.
He does sound a little unstable. Just like people have been saying.
If the two of you are able.
Thanks for all the Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
Just as I planned.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Ito.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee? I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventurers Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Whoa! That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventurers Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale. A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You'll come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it? What about the little Blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
What? The Blue Oni was just an innocent little kid!
Of course it does. Otherwise, what I'm trying to every generation. That's a very... Besides, according to my investigation, the Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that... Don't mention it.
Wait! Paimon?
I could only assume so.
Okay, but...
Ah, yes. In fact, all Oni will... If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Right!
It just so happens that, of course,
Sneaky! But let's head to Yashiro...
Please speak to President Sung. I'm just
According to Detective Sango, Ito should be somewhere around here. Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Footprints! Let's see where they lead. There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward. There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead. Wait! Could that be him? Is that Arataki Ito? He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us. It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
Hey, who's sneaking around over there? Come on, show yourself.
We've been spotted! Wait! Could that be him? Is that... He doesn't seem to be looking this way. It'll save a lot of hassle.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment. Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that. I get it. So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
Yep, that's right. Me, all by myself. Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low, that's all.
Yeah, but nabbing...
And the extra mora means I can, Hey, what's with all the...
No way, miss...
What did you say, little one?
Well, mostly he took a commission to bring you back.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop.
Uncle Ito! Don't run now. Careful, or you'll fall.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on!
Yeah.
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called,
Huh? What are you talking?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle...
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while...
Okay, if you say...
Yep, I'll be right there.
Who were those?
The old lady was... They escaped with me out this way, along with my...
Right, but if you...
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two, if you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and...
What should we do?
Oh, it's on! Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle. You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back. Hey, it's not just some kids. I have taken part, but it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over. Boy, are you two lucky.
But we're not...
Oh, yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here. And by the way, that kid...
Okay.
Okay, let me... there. Let's head to that hill. star. Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down. Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Onikabuto. Now that, huh? Oh, what the? Ah, no, not lavender melons. Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else. This is the one! This is the one! See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find your... Yeah, it's on the smaller side. Just let the expert explain. Listen, you can never see it. It might look a bit young and... Young beetles that have never fought before. Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that...
Right here! Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one. What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope, this is the first one.
Well, looks like you got a...
Oh, so...
Anyway, well, so many unrelated...
As in pure luck?
Whoa. let's not do anything rash here, you know? I think both of... Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy.
Don't!
I've got this fight in the bag.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
That's right! Finish it!
Oh, no! My little nimble ninja!
Ha! Looks like I win again!
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
but it's still...
All right, little guy. Use your super Paimon tornado!
No.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
See? Oh, right. Yeah, now that the beetle fighting's over and all.
Hmm?
This is for you, Daisuke.
Huh?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke.
But... will we...
Of course we will. Trust me. Anyway...
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
You're from the Tenryo Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Huh?
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny. Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryo Commission is investigating, with someone going... I have my own read, and the same as you.
So why in the... Hold on a second.
Oh, so you're...
So...
Everything about the... But the other details? The Inazuma of... The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. The Crimson Oni were friendly with...
Paimon thought you were two different...
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference because humans were... The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with... Humans didn't see a difference between... If things were to continue that way, over drinks, they swore an... First, the Oni must have been... Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. In other words, they were to carry on... After choosing exile, since I first heard the story...
So you're saying...
That's right. Most people don't, but nothing gets by the... Still, it'd be strange if the culprit... Exactly. I've always respected that our pride does not... My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or... That's right. If I didn't...
But what does Dice...
He was the one I managed. He was off playing some... The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again. I never wanted to tell you anything. There's more to this than just one blue... That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got. But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the Blue Oni...
Yep, Paimon too. Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So, you... I should tell you, though. All right, then...
Come on, let's go. There's a fortune to be made.
I guess the housework can wait.